What about the eclipse thing, though?
Okay, yeah.
You were with Sierra in the studio. How'd
Yeah.
that even happen?
I think it was like I was just looking at like what I could write about, and I hadn't found like the right way to write a song for my daughter, you know. And a lot of times I was like going into different rooms, and I was kind of like waiting to be like, let's write about my daughter in a way that's like, you know, done you know, like with a bit of like a little bit of vagueness behind it. And Sierra, Luke's wife, obviously, like, her and I and Crystal are like super close. We're not so close with that Luke guy, but you know, he's. I just realized when I said it was like the three of us, and I was thinking about Luke as well, and I'm like, yeah, and you know, she's been. You know, she's been with me through like a lot of different chapters of my life, you know, just like the whole band had been. And you know, her kind of like links with Luke's life had kind of like seen a lot of different parts and seen me evolve kind of as a person as I'd you know, gone into being a parent. And I thought that was important to like write with somebody who had seen me before being a parent and then after, you know, which also John Feldmann, who I wrote with, had as well. Obviously, John Feldmann did the first Five Sauce album, so, you know, and the second as well. So, like, he'd seen me in two, like, completely different chapters of my life. So, yeah, it just felt like, it felt important to me to, like, to help have somebody tell my story of somebody who'd seen me on two different ends of my life, because I'm a lot different now than obviously I was 10 years ago. Like you said, I've got a wife and kid. It's crazy.
I mean, what are the biggest differences?
Like just everything, dude.
Literally, right?
Yeah, it's just like everything. Like I'm up at 6 a.m. every day, like, and that's like 6:30 is sleeping. I slept in today, 6:45.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, which, like, you know, I would be going to bed at 5. You know, waking up at like 3 p.m. 3 p.m. I'm like, oh man, getting ready to go to bed soon. Yeah. So I mean, just everything. Like I'm different as a person, just in my like kind of like values and sort of like the things that I, you know, find important, and the like, you know, I mean, everyone is like, when you're 18, it is like a totally different person than you are 10 years later, I think. You know, there's just, well, especially for us in the band, like there's a lot of growing up that had to happen, when, you know, you wake up every day to like an email that tells you where to go and where to be. And then suddenly you stop getting the emails of where to go and where to be, and you can be on your own, and you're like, I have no idea how to life.